Storley, and this is a video of my life's work, you could say. I've done other things in my life, but this is one of the things I'm really excited about. So one of my professors told me that all these theorems don't exist in a vacuum. They're, because they come from people, so the best way to do this is tell a story. So, this is a drawing of these objects that we got to play with in elementary school. I think that the object of this was to understand place value or something, like the ones place, the tens place, the hundreds place, and etc. And then learn how to carry the one and all that. So there's a little one block, then there was 10 of those little one blocks put in a line, then 10 of those put together, and then 10 of those put together. And it's a really big block. We had one of these, and then we had a bunch of these. So you could put 10 of these together, and they would say, oh, that looks like one of these. So they could represent how many numbers. And of course, this is 10 to the 0, 10 to the 1, blah, 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 blah. And of course, these got me to thinking. I think one of the things that I thought of was different base number systems. So this one works for base 10, but then, base 6 would, just be this, then the square of those, and then an even smaller cube of these. But one thing that I asked is, well, what's next? What's next? So what's the next drawing? One of the things I noticed is that this big cube over here just looks like a bigger version of this guy here. I mean, I guess the reason that it's a cube is because we live in a three-dimensional world, and so it's a little one-dimensional block. Or it has to be a three-dimensional block, even though it's meaning, 0 dimensions. Because it exists. But this guy and this guy look an awful lot alike. And so I figured that the next one would be 10 of these all in a line. All, something like that. That would have the right number of blocks, so I kind of went with that for a while. But the way that this all makes sense is with shapes and that. How do you make the next shape? What's the next thing? So instead of thinking of this as just 10, this as 10 of these, it's one of these moved, and then one of these moved, and over these moved. And each one of those, it's a new dimension that's created. Or, to move in a new dimension. Which is why I was never quite satisfied with my stack of these. It was kind of satisfying, but at the same time kind of not, because I knew that it had to go in another dimension. But I couldn't make one of those, which was annoying. So I ended up, it was the start of my doing a lot of drawing of things. I'm going to erase this and then show the things that I was drawing, which take a lot less time to draw than what the actual blocks looked like.